What if I told you that the future of foldable phones has just been transformed? The crease, the one feature holding the category back, is reportedly a thing of the past. Samsung's Z Fold 7 already felt like the pinnacle of current folding technology. It was compact, exceptionally durable, and arguably Samsung's most premium foldable device to date. However, hold on to your wallets, as we have reliable sources indicating 7 significant enhancements for the Z Fold 8. These upgrades are so crucial they could propel the entire foldable market further than ever before. We're anticipating a substantial technological leap that could overshadow the competition, finally realizing the foldable dream. We'll delve into the surprising changes in materials, the rumored 5000 mAh battery, and the anticipated resurgence of the S Pen. But first, we need to address how Samsung is gearing up for the greatest challenge to their dominance. Let's start with a tweak that looks counterintuitive, but makes perfect sense when you look at the wider picture. Materials. The Z Fold 7 utilized titanium, and frankly, it seemed rock solid. That titanium played a big role, holding up crazy well under duress, and its strength was a vital aspect of the Fold 7's allure. So, why in the world would Samsung move back from such a durable material? According to a brand new story surfacing from South Korea, Samsung is apparently moving back to carbon fiber for the Fold 8's backplate. There are 2 key reasons driving this decision, and the second one is a game changer. The first factor is geopolitical. Supply chain difficulties. China now operates as the world's leading supplier of titanium. Given the ongoing trade tensions between the US and China, finding a constant and appropriate supply of titanium material is proving to be less than easy right now. But the second reason is where the S Pen enters the conversation. We know that titanium and stainless steel, materials revered for their strength, have not historically played along with the advanced technologies necessary for the S Pen input. Carbon fiber, on the other hand, that is the one unique material that Samsung has consistently used on previous Fold models which featured S Pen support. So, does this transition confirm the S Pen is making its triumphant comeback on the Fold 8? The signs are clearly mounting up. While some early reports indicate there is no specific S Pen signal for the Z Fold 8 just yet, the framework is certainly being created. The issue with the S Pen's absence on the Fold 7 was partly attributable to the digitizer layer. Samsung eliminated that layer to maintain the Z Fold 7's outstanding thin appearance. Users definitely love the thinness more than the pen while looking at the Z Fold 7's performance. However, Samsung executives have previously made it clearly apparent that the company is aggressively developing smaller, extremely inventive S Pen technology. They claim they will revisit inclusion once the technology reaches a high level of perfection, and if sufficient consumer demand emerges. We saw similar rumors last year. Reports stated Samsung was cooperating with HiDeep on a groundbreaking new S Pen meant to function without requiring either a digitizer layer or even a separate battery. It simply wasn't ready in time for the Fold 7 launch. But now, with the material swap to carbon fiber and this thorough dive into new digitizer-free innovation, it's starting to look exceedingly plausible that the S Pen might finally return on the Galaxy Z Fold 8. This would mark a big triumph for productivity users. Samsung is apparently revamping the basic hinge mechanism with one sole, massive goal in mind: producing a fully creaseless display this time around. While the Z Fold 7 already exhibited tremendous advancements in lowering crease visibility, the crease was still obviously visible, which is common for modern foldables. The Z Fold 7 did shatter all prior foldable records, even during the pre-order phase, and is considered one of the thinnest foldable phones available, lighter than even many standard candy bar phones. But that crease remained. The technology leap required is tremendous, and it's being driven by intense market competition. Fine End Tech, a key supplier responsible for metal plate hinges, is undertaking a dramatic financial and technical revamp. They are reportedly dumping 17.5 billion Korean won solely to develop laser-drilled metal plates optimized for future foldable displays. This signals a major change away from the conventional etched hinge technology that Samsung has previously depended upon. It's new, it's pricey, but there is a powerful reason why Samsung is investing this heavily. Samsung is already a maker of foldable displays planned for Apple's future iPhone Fold. And Apple? They want a flawless screen without any wrinkle or compromise in display integrity. Unlike competition coming from some Chinese companies, which, let's be honest, frequently don't directly attack the Z Fold portfolio in important countries like the US or Europe. If Apple launches a foldable with a significantly cleaner display in 2026, while Samsung's flagship still retains a crease, it will severely undermine Samsung's market position and image. Therefore, it's no surprise that Samsung is desperately attempting to be ahead of this curve. If this laser-drilled technology report is genuine, both the Z Fold 8 and Apple's very first foldable might emerge boasting completely flat, crease-free displays. Menchie also underlined that Samsung's upcoming gadget will employ these higher-cost laser-drilled display metal panels expressly to compete head-to-head with the forthcoming Apple foldable phone. This new technology is projected to entirely erase the crease in the foldable phone. The Z Fold 7's display was already ridiculously difficult. One renowned YouTuber managed to subject it to 200,000 folds without encountering any complications. A global testing team even pushed the device to an amazing 500,000 folds, and it still passed functional testing. To give you context, if you fold and unfold your phone 100 times every single day, the Fold 7 could theoretically last you well over a decade. But with one flex, Samsung is definitely going even further. On top of better mechanical endurance, the display technology is taking a big jump in quality. The S26 Ultra is anticipated to boast a major advance in display technology, and we are anticipating comparable performance metrics and huge leaps for the Z Fold 8. Specifically, sources say the Z Fold 8 display will offer an amazing peak brightness of 6,000 nits. This is a monumental figure for a smartphone display. We also hear hints that the Z Fold 8 might integrate additional privacy features into the display technology. Furthermore, reports imply the inside panel could adopt a slightly wider aspect ratio, making it feel more natural for activities like movie watching and complicated multitasking. The camera upgrades. Photography fans might be in for a great treat. Rumors strongly suggest that the Z Fold 8 will inherit a massive 200-megapixel primary sensor, duplicating the formidable arrangement found in the newest Galaxy S series flagship. Along with this big sensor, we anticipate enhanced optics and much improved low-light performance. Since we already know that the S26 Ultra is set to receive considerable camera advancements, it wouldn't be strange at all if the Z Fold 8 picks up several of those premium upgrades as well. There are also hints that the Z Fold 8 might break convention totally by releasing various models. Leaks suggest Samsung potentially shipping out 2 Z Fold 8 variations, including a wide model that is specifically built for advanced productivity and landscape usage. If accurate, this signifies a big strategic shift in how Samsung handles its foldable flagship series. And we can't overlook the much wilder future that Samsung is investigating. Samsung is actively working on a Z trifoldable design. This handset, provisionally called the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold or Z Trifold, will feature an entirely different structure compared to other existing trifoldable phones on the market. Samsung is particularly focused on ensuring this trifoldable smartphone is exceptionally sturdy. We've seen movies illustrating how the device might unfold, utilizing a single cover display and then double folding the enormous primary screen on top of itself. Crucially, this unique method would protect the inner display significantly better than other trifoldable designs we have examined. This Z trifoldable is believed to be massive, nearing 10 inches in size, which would make it a highly productive device provided Samsung can deliver on the durability front. Nothing is official yet, so always take these rumors with the necessary grain of salt until Samsung makes the final announcement. However, most experts seem to think that the Z Fold 8 is scheduled to debut during Samsung's next Unpacked presentation, presumably taking place in July 2026. This schedule is consistent with Samsung's regular yearly foldable release pattern. suggesting we have less than a year till we may witness this future of foldable in action. If these leaks the crease-free Flex display, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, the 5000 mAh battery, and the likely S Pen return all come out to be real, the Z Fold 8 will, but will the crease eventually start developing over time as we frequently fold and unfold the device? If you haven't seen the complete information on the S26 Ultra camera enhancements that the Z Fold 8 is rumored to take from, let me know your opinions on the Z Fold 8's crease remedy in the comments below. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more tech news and updates.